A 3-year-old child in Miami Gardens died after being left in a hot car for several hours yesterday. It is the first so-called hot car death this year in Florida, the 11th nationwide. It happened at a school where the child's parents work. When someone noticed that they hadn't seen that 3-year-old, that's when the father realized his child was still in the car. After hours, it was just too late. The nonprofit Kids in Cars has been pushing for safety measures to warn parents that their child is in the back seat. While part of the new infrastructure bill makes it mandatory for manufacturers to install a rear seat reminder alert, the director of Kids in Cars says it's not enough. It actually doesn't sense if there's a child in the car or a pet or anyone else. That is why the group is pushing for occupant detection, something that will detect micro movements and a heartbeat with radar or LiDAR. And they say it costs less than $50 a car.
That detection system can work with other systems that are already within the vehicle to alert the driver, to remind them to check the back seat. Now, if they miss that reminder, they can send a push notification to the cell phone. They can call emergency contacts. They can sound the alarm on the car, honk the horn, roll the windows down, turn the AC on. They can even use GPS coordinates and send to 911 and say, hey, somebody's in trouble here.
Now, while that is the goal for future cars, and while some newer vehicles do have that reminder alert, there is something simple that you can do. You can have cues in your car, something in the back seat, like your purse or a shoe, or you can have something of your child's in the front seat, maybe a lunchbox, low-tech reminders. And many ask, how can a parent leave a child in a car? That's why I talked with USF professor David Diamond. Diamond has studied memory for more than 40 years, and for almost 20 years, he's focused research on how parents just lose awareness and forget. You can see that interview in our story on 10tampabay.com.
And that is a great and enlightening conversation.